Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, you better come over here now if you've made me do this stream just for you. You better be here, brother, because I did this just for my mate, Mr. Lee. Right. Susan Wajiki, if that's you watching, would you just come on? Jump on the chat. Let us know. Let us know you're here, Susan Wajiki. I know you are. Right, basically, Mr. Lee, you just requested this stream after Lockbeard's stream. So if you don't, if this has been utterly pointless, there you are, you bloody hell. Well, there you go, geez. I named it after you, so you better be here. Now you have to be here. Them's the rules. Oh man, hang on a sec. Why is? Oh, there you are. Yeah. Hello, Mr. MRLEE3PO. I did this just for you. What was the point of that? Mate, I mean, I was all right with it, but oh, here we go. Susan Majiki. Well, people get involved. Yo, Mr. Lee. Actually, Mr. Lee, would you ever dare get on a stream with me? Because that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Let me know. Right, what we got? What the fuck? Another wrench? Oh, what? You got a wrench? Yeah. Where'd you get your other wrench? Where did you get another wrench? I thought it was the first one. Hello, the enlightened mank. Bloody hell. Good. Well, at least it wasn't utterly worthless. And Lester Taylor. Good lad. Good lad. Hello, love. How's your father? Well, I'm glad you're here. Good. Well, at least people got the memo. That wasn't utterly pointless then. Well, you know, you guys lead the chat because at the end of the day, I just jumped on because Mr. Lee made me do it. So, and by the way, could someone get Lockbeard to come on the stream with me so I can actually have a conversation with him? Because that'd be fun. I reckon me and Lockbeard should get into it. Yo, Mr. Lee. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Hiveless B. Unwrench me, man. What? Yeah, no, Mr. Lee, I know that you probably prefer to not have the wrench. I get it, brother. Because that's your style. But no. If you're part of my Spanner crew, part of my Spanner crew. Hey, Brandy, I see ya. It's happening again, Brandy. I've already done my stream tonight. Me and Vince were playing some music for people, and it was a little bit nerve wracking. I'm not gonna lie, because I ain't played guitar for ages, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too, Brandy. By the way, Brandy, what is the real actual Batman song that Vince was meant to learn? What was the actual name of it? We'll find out for us another time. Don't worry about it for now. But I would be curious because Vince went and learnt the wrong Batman Lego song just for Brandy. Spent a week practicing that, Brandy. Bloody hell. Lester, my man. Yeah, well, Lester, good to see you, man. What we got? Well, well, I'll tell you what. Let me see. Oh, Enlightened Manqua, I know you got to have a wrench, don't you? You got to have a wrench, Sunshine, at the end of the day. Add moderator. Well, Enlightened Mank, you are now part of the Blue Spanner crew. Lester Taylor, let me know if you love it over here and you get a spanner too, if you really, really like it. Right. So what do you want to talk about? So you guys guide the conversation, okay? It's your show. I'm just the channel. Brandy, hey, says Mr. MRLEE3PO. You did fine. Oh, thanks, Brandy. I appreciate it. I was definitely a bit nervous at the start, but yeah, we got through it. We got through it. Lester Taylor, I'll make you kick me, Mr. MRLEE3PO. Oh yeah. Yeah. Moderate Lester Taylor, 3PO. There you go. That's what you got a spanner for. Moderate the shit out of Lester Taylor, just in case. Treat him mean, keep him keen, I think. Brandy, hey, Mr. Lee. Yay. Lockbeard, at long last, sir. At long last. I've been waiting for this very moment. Good to see you, brother. If you wanted to jump on with me, Lockbeard, you absolutely can. Just let me know. And we can get into it if you want. It'd be quite fun. Let us know, brother. Although my really posh Michael put you to shame. And by the way, in case you're interested, it's not too expensive. It's an NT1-A Rode mic. They're pretty bog standard. But you should get a good mic, Lockbeard. That's what I reckon the next step is. Get a good mic, brother. Not that I should be teaching you because I stole all your fucking subscribers. So I don't get to teach you nothing, do I? No. At least you show your face after all. Mr. Lee3PO, Lester, Brandy, it's fine. I didn't have to do it at all, and he did. That was cool. Yeah. Oh, he didn't have to do it at all. No, yeah. Learn the Batman Lego theme tune just for Brandy. Well, I know. But you know, he's yeah, I got you. The Enlightened Man, haha, good bro. You got a spanner, did you, Enlightened Man? Let me go and quickly check. Yes. Well, you know I got to give Lockbeard a fucking spanner, don't I? And Lester Taylor, you know I'm not going to leave you out. Good, right? I see you. Well, I'm not going to leave Lester out, am I? Because he did go to the trouble of coming over here. So Lester, you've done the very leastest to earn a spanner, but there you go. Fine, you come in with a crew, so I trust you. Right, here we go. Lockbeard, yeah, Daddy Lockbeard. Well, Lockbeard, I quite like it. Like I said, you got these elven features that were hidden by the hairy locks on your chinny chin chin. So yeah, I like it, but not in a gay way. Just saying. Never fear, Lockbeard is here. Yeah, man, exactly. Like I said, you guys guide the conversation, so I'm just I'll go wherever you want to go. You guys can drive, okay? Lester Taylor, good people so far. Lol. Thanks, Lester Taylor. Thanks. Hey, Enlightened. Enlightened is like supreme super truth guy. There's a supreme super truth guy in every stream. He's that guy in every stream because he knows things. Although, I might warn you, Mr. Enlightened, Lockbeard is adamant that the Earth is a spinning ball, but go easy on him. He's a nice guy. But there's other things that we certainly agree on. That is for sure. Hello, all. Lockbeard, I'm so glad you're here, brother. By the way, Lockbeard, you know, it was partly to do with you and partly to do with another channel that I even got inspired to do this, man. And I've borrowed from your format because I'm like, oh, that looks fun. Feature people's comments on the screen and talk shit about it. Epic. So I had to do it. Mr. Lee3PO, look at the spell check, lol. I think I needed a hyphenation at the very least, Mr. Lee3PO. Mr. Lee3PO, Lockbeard, yay. By the way, Lockbeard, you know, I think I saw a very small bit of your beard struggles stream, just a very small bit. I think I watched it retrospectively after the actual stream. And I feel for you, bro. I know. Man's got to do what he's got to do at the end of the day. And the only problem being, of course, that you've called your channel Lockbeard, I suppose. But we've all been, I'm sure you've heard it all. I'm sure you've heard all the little suggestions of what you might recall your channel. Lackbeard, Lostbeard, Lockjaw. That's my favorite because I come up with it. But yes, or just Chin for short. Lockbeard, lol, good. Lockbeard, good. Like I said, you could come on Lockbeard, but maybe your day is done and you just want to hang back, so that's fine too. Can't fucking type. Well, Brandy, you bothered to put an apostrophe in the right place, so I don't believe you. Hiveless, B, Lockbeard, for moderator. Yeah. Let me see. Who we got? Oh yeah, everyone's a mod. There you go. By the way, Lockbeard, let me explain why I had to do that. I had from another channel that I was stealing subscribers from, called The Curious Bunny. She's got a mad trolls basically, and one of her trolls came in and she had like 3 different alias accounts that every time I had to essentially ban her from the stream, sort of hired her from from the chat. She come in with another alias, you know, and I don't know who she is, but she's on Penny's case, so I had to take a position, and then I had to tool everyone up with. So it's now everyone's part of my spanner crew. So everyone is, as Brandy says, blue dabba dee dabba da, isn't it, Brandy? Hope you enjoy it. Oh boy. Oh, by the way, Mr. Lee3PO, hello. Ah ha 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 ha. Cool. Thanks for the trust, Lester Taylor. With great responsibility comes something. I can't remember the quote. Yeah. Uh, Brandy, not in a gay way. Exactly. Not in a gay way. Although, you know, I wouldn't say no, Mr. Lockbeard. I wouldn't say no. Lockbeard, you know I'm only joking with you. Yes. Miss Lee's not joking about anything. I'm fighting sleep, brother. That's fine. Just nice to see you sort of pop over for a second, and you got to do you. So you do you, brother. At the end of the day. Plus my Wi-Fi always fails joining streams. Yeah, Lockbeard, you do you, brother. You know, you do you, and good luck. And it's good to see you back. And yeah, I look forward to. By the way, do check that video out that I told you about. 1,000 subs in 4 days. Apparently, it's possible. You could. There's this. You were asking how they do it for networking. No. It was. There's a Reddit. There's actually Reddit pages dedicated to promoting your YouTube channel. So if you actually just give a dedication and say my channel is going to be about live streaming gaming or whatever yours is, paranormal truth stuff, or skepticism around whatever it is, then people can just see it advertised and just sub to you thinking, oh, I'll get into that, so I better sub just in case. So and have a look at the video if you can find it. I thought it was probably the way to go for channels like mine or like yours, where you're not going to get any legitimate growth in any other way. So yeah, check it out, brother. Cool. Shit. Ha 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 ha. Brandy. Lester Taylor, mod only chat. Yeah, I know. It's a bit probably crazy, isn't it? But you know, happen. That's a British expression in case you. Lester Taylor, by the way, where are you from? I'm curious. Thank you. Mr. MRLEE3PO, fucking L, lol. Do you like the name of the stream, Mr. MRLEE3PO? That's a claim to fame now. By the way, if anyone else wants to jump on a chat with me, you're absolutely welcome, man. Just let me know, and I can fire you a link. Why not? You know, nothing will ever go down in this chat. Yeah, I know. Yeah, everyone's just gonna beat each other over the head with the spanners. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that's the thing, though. Everyone's got the spanner protection too, so it works both ways. Interesting. Glad you did it. Cheers, brother. Well, you know, like I said, inspired by you, and I do appreciate it a lot. Thank you, brother. Brandy, bring the spammer bots, bitches. Yeah. Brandy's ready, man. Brandy's ready. Absolutely. No channel name change. What? No channel name change. What's that mean, Brandy? I don't understand. No channel name change. Brandy, lol. Oh, right, as in Lockbeard. No channel name change. Right, yeah, I'm only messing Lockbeard, as you well know. Fine. Brandy, lol, yeah. Lockbeard is a moderator. Ain't so bad, see? Ah, yeah. Cool, man. It's because I'm typing with me toes takes practice. Brandy, every time you mention your toes now, I just think hot pink. Because Brandy mentioned a hot pink nail varnish in relation to her toes the other day, and I was saying that I wasn't into it, but I don't know, maybe I am into it after all. Brandy, because of you, it's weird. Yup. Mr. MRLEE3PO, Hiveless B, petrol crisis. Yeah, well, fake petrol media crisis. Yeah, that but I just ride a bike, mate, so it doesn't affect me. Although, well, yeah, so I don't care. But you know they're going to go that way with everything, right? I mean, look, that's why part of my channel's comedy, because I'm thinking the way you counter tyranny is comedy. So I think the whole truth community does have to start bringing in a good dose of comedy, and I'm actually seeing it happening organically. I'm seeing people just gaining that instinct, which is good. So that's where I'm at. You know, that's where I'm at. Here we go. Brandy, we need to work on my laugh, Hiveless. Ah, ha, ha. Hang on. Ah, ha, 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 ah. Ah, ha, 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 ah. No, I can't do it. Ah, ha, 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 ah. I'm going to have to hear you again, Brandy. I can't even remember. I can't remember how you sound. I'll look it up, okay? I'll look it up. I might even, you know what, Brandy? I might get your own little, because you're committed now. in an asylum. Because you're committed, I'll get your own little laugh sound. There you go. I might actually sample your laugh. It'll become a feature of the show. Lester Taylor. Oh, Iowa, USA. That's cool, man. That's cool. Nice, brother. Nice. Well, nice to have you here, man. Very cool. You weren't already here, were you? I don't think you were. But nice to see you over here, brother. Very cool. The Enlightened Mank, the superhuman pandemic babies. Oh, whoa, whoa. Enlightened Mank. Like I said. The super the superhuman pandemic babies are built different. TikTok videos. See, are you missing some grammar there, Enlightened Mank? I've got to say, the superhuman pandemic babies are built different. TikTok videos. What? YouTubes of TikTokers, babies having strong strength, grow faster teeth, speak faster, walk faster, can climb, and good balance. Crazy. My God, the Enlightened Mank. I'll make sense of that later if you don't mind, but it sounds intriguing. YouTube's of TikTok. I'm going to have to study that, I think, Enlightened Mank. Yes. Mr. Lee3PO, I can't do live. I'm scared. I know, brother. You know what? I know. I was very scared when I first started doing it. It's nerve-wracking, man. I was scared tonight when I was doing the music one earlier. I was nervous, brother. I get it. It freaks me out. Like I know. I so a guy called Nick on Science and Wonders channel. I don't know if anyone knows that channel. It's quite a good channel. He said anyone who wants to get on, come on. You know, he drops the link in their email if you send him an email. And I sent him my email because I felt brave for a second, and then while I was waiting, going through the motions, my heart was just like, whoa, boom, 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 like out my chest, man. But yeah, I get it, brother. Well, whenever we'll easy, if you want everyone to do it just as a test one, Mr. Lee3PO, we could absolutely just simulate a test one as well. Just a total private one. So I think that's the best way to do it. Or get your own StreamYard and you stream a little well, anyway, up to you, brother. Up to you. Brandy, there's the little female symbol, isn't it? Yeah. And I don't know what the other stuff means, but I don't know what the other stuff means. Oh, hot pink, is it? I don't know. I don't understand alien, Brandy, sorry. Mr. Hugh, it's all new now, Hiveless. Hello, Mr. Hugh. How you doing, brother? I think I had something to tell you, Mr. Hugh, but I can't seem to remember what it is now. But anyway, good to see you. It was I'll nail that stoner stream for a Friday. I'll get that better because it was cutting in and out the sound, but I think I'll find a way of doing it. I might do it through previewing the whole thing, and anyway, but it's all new now. Hi, Hiveless. What does that mean? What do you mean by that, Mr. Hugh? I don't follow, but I'm glad. It sounds optimistic. Mr. Hugh, hi, Brandy. Mr. Lee3PO, Mr. Hugh, hello. Hey, you know what? I love these random things because they end up being better than the ones you plan. It's weird. Mr. Hugh, hi, Mr. Lee. Well, what do you want to talk about? If anyone wants to talk about stuff, by the way, you can literally talk about anything. It's like shoot shit, just pure. It could be pure comedy. It could be hardcore problems that you want solving. You can crowdsource it to the chat. You can, hey, you can flirt with me if you like. Mr. Hugh, hey. Ha 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 ha. Oh, yeah, well, I'll practice that, Randy. Mr. Lee3PO, Hybris B, you're 37, brother. Hybris B, you are 36 years in age. No, 37, brother. Yeah, 37. And Brandy is 35. Yes, very good, Brandy. I've seen. Yes, 37 exactly. Brandy is 2 years younger than me. Yeah, man. So you should have been clubbing tonight, Brandy. You should be down there clubbing. What's going on? Miss Lee3PO, how old are you in mine? Me, 4.5. Lester Taylor, first live subbed for a few weeks. Well, thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Is that all I have to do is give everyone spanners and they'll sub to me? Well, I'll remember that. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Now you've put me on a par with my mate because he had I think he had 38, and I was like, well, now I'm matching my mate who was on with me earlier, Weird Messiah. But don't sub to him now because that's going to fuck me up if you do. Brandy, enlightened. I have seen those crazy babies. I don't know what that refers to, as in babies born during. Yeah, what do you mean, man? I see. I've missed something there. Someone's got to clue me in on that. Brandy, 12, Mr. Lee. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I went lower, Brandy, so I wrecked myself harder than you wrecked me. So, Lester Taylor, in mind, I'm 18. Body feels 90. Actually, 56. Yeah, well, I smoked for 22 years, so but I'm trying my best to sort of get running again. Well, yeah, well, running full stop, actually, not again. Uh, yeah, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. I know what you're saying. I'm trying to rebuild. I get it. Miss Lee 3PO, lol, Brandy. Mr. Hugh, new stream, yes, brother, absolutely. New. Oh, yes, an absolute new stream. I know. Well, what do you know? Well, Penny went on exactly the same time as me earlier, so that was so yeah, that was no good. Happen. Mr. Lee 3PO, Lester, keto for you. Yeah, exactly. Well, I am on the keto, Mr. Lee, but you have these weeks where you're just not on the keto for no reason. So this week I've just reverted back. I don't know why. It's like it's like life required something a bit more from me this week. And so I just allowed bread again. But I need to get right back on it. There you go. Brandy, toes are not hot pink. I'm not tan enough. Clear at the moment. Most likely stay that way. Right. Au naturel, Brandy, right? Good. Good for you. Good for you. Well, you said it. You said hot pink the other day, but I know you guys were just trying to make all the girls just started flirting and talking about their toenails or some shit because I think they thought, who was it? Oh, Mr. Lee 3PO seemed to hint that he had a foot fetish, I think, or something. Is that correct, Mr. Lee 3PO? If I represented you properly, Brandy, he didn't as my age. What? Brandy, he didn't as my age. Man, he didn't as my age, man. Don't know what that means, Brandy. Sorry, can't follow it. Brandy, ask. Oh, he didn't ask my age. All right, I see. Thank you. He didn't ask my age, man. Who, me? Oh, right. I just assumed or something. We never ask a woman. Right. Is that what you're trying to say to me? Damn toes. Brandy's typing with her tones, people. She's got no arms, apparently. Can't remember how these in jokes get formed, but there you go. Brandy hasn't got arms, apparently. And she's got a weird laugh, and she hasn't got pink toenails because she's not tan enough. Learning a lot about people here. Lester Taylor, Miss Lee 3PO, I only eat raw meat, lol. Well, I don't buy all that sort of raw meat stuff. I know Lockbeard's hardcore that way. But I subscribe a lot more to the idea that our teeth aren't built that way. But hey, let's not get into it. It's all good. I don't want to scare my sub away. But yeah, good for you, brother. Good for you. Mr. Hugh, I like a lady toe brandy. Well, there you go. Mr. Hugh and Mr. Lee have something in common. Good to know, Mr. Hugh. I'm personally not into it, and yeah, I don't know. It kind of weirds me out. I'll be honest. I don't know why, but I recognize a good foot. I probably would recognize a good foot, but there you go. Yeah, it freaks me out. Enlightened Mank, Brandy, them super babies are crazy. They got teeth and can speak. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what you guys are talking about. That sounds very interesting. Mr. Lee 3PO, one of my dogs is called Queenie. She only eats chicken. Good to know. Good to know. No, Mr. Lee 3PO. Picky, picky doggy called Queenie. Brandy, I'm going to start calling you Dory. Officially hiveless. The short-term memory loss is apparent. Yeah, but I remembered about your hot pink nail varnish that you don't have. And your age. What did I forget? I've obviously I don't know what I forgot. Lester Moore Gore. Lester Moore Gore. Yeah, has anyone ever got into what was it called? Morbid Curiosity. Yeah. What's your? Well, let me ask you this. What's Oh, what do you think about that young couple where she obviously the guy murdered her and now he's gone missing. I haven't seen the update on that, but that's a bit of a mad series of events. Watching her crying in the back of the police car. We've all been there where relationships are like gone south and it's all a bit tetchy. But watching it in real time and then knowing the ending, man, it's fucked up, isn't it? I'm just saying. But hey, Brandy, yes, enlightened. I saw a little boy was 2 months old, already sitting up on his own. These like new mRNA babies or something. Mad. Mr. Lee 3PO, I do. Is that you agreeing to handing your hand over in marriage to Brandy? I do something. Brandy, lol, my ankles are thin today. You slept well, Brandy. That's good to know. Again, another inside joke. Brandy's ankles swell when in fact, it's not a joke, is it, Brandy? I think it's actually true. Brandy's ankles swell a little bit when she ain't slept properly. There you go. Interesting fact. Do Brandy smacked ass. My goodness. That's got to refer to an emoji or something, right? I don't know. Smacked ass. What is smacked ass? What is smacked ass? What? Mr. Lee 3PO, Brandy, sexy. Yeah. Yeah, pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie. Enlightened man, Brandy, that ain't normal, is it? Baby sitting upright. That is weird. Brandy, he asked how old you were, and you told him how old I am. Okay, right. Well, I'm 37. Brandy's 35. And I don't know why I'm telling you that, but there you go. It was just the most recent thing that I remember to do with people's age. There you go. I don't know. Lester Taylor, Hiveless B. I was joking. I do. Keto lol. Yes, brother. Yeah. Oh, right. I see what you're saying. You were joking about that. Oh, right. You're in the same world as me. Yeah. I got ya. Eggs and well, I allow avocados, and I allow apparently macadamia nuts and Brazil nuts are the best in terms of the ratios of the fat, the carbs, the protein for keto, but they're not that tasty, are they? So I do allow cashews and pistachios and whatever. So I pretty much do it based on primarily nuts and eggs and avocados. And if you want to know the truth, because I'm trying to get healthier, I'm actually allowing myself to have a Huel every day. Just to get a dose up on the vitamins. You ever seen those pets that have been abandoned for ages? The rehabilitation of like some dog that's been tied to like a fence outside for like 10 years. And then they do them like 2 months, good bit of love and some vitamins, and then they're looking good. I'm basically trying to like, pet rehab myself by smashing loads of nutrients in every day using Huel and keto and a bits of runs. And I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. Rebuilding, Mr. Hugh, try it, Hiveless. Try what, Mr. Hugh? Try what? Yes. Sorry, I've sort of missed the context of that, Mr. Hugh, but yeah. Let me know what you meant by that. Thank you. Brandy. Try actually, Brandy, you know what? Brandy, why don't you jump on with me, man? I don't know if you'd have the bottle to do that, but you can do it, You jump on with me. It'll be fun. I dare you. I don't know what that emoji is at all, but it looks interesting. Mr. Lee 3PO, I am 48 now. Are you, Mr. Lee 3PO? And I've been talking to you as if I'm your elder. How dare I? An alpha stoner brother. Yes. Well, Mr. Lee, I think you missed my stoner stream. Mr. Hugh was there. Mr. Hugh and I were getting stoned together on my the stoner room stream on Friday. Keep up, son. Come on. Brandy, no enlightened, absolutely not normal. Oh, the baby's sitting up, right? Lester Taylor, R.I.P. Gabby Petito. Thank you. Yeah, that's right, Gabby Petito. Yeah, some messed up stuff, man. Poor girl. She was gorgeous as well, man. Fuck, what a fucking waste or something. But who knows, man? Who knows how it all works? Karma, if you believe in that, reincarnation. Who knows? Maybe she was Hillary Clinton in a previous life. Mr. Hugh, yeah, that is the girl, Lester Taylor. That's right. Thank you, Mr. Hugh. Yes, yes. Brandy forgot about the smacked ass lol again. See, that is an inside joke that I'm not privy to. I like a bit of smacked ass though. Hook me up, Brandy. Ah ha 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 ha. And I'm gonna have to learn your laugh. I give up, laugh my ass off listening. Okay, well, Brandy's sitting back. Miss Lee 3PO, here we go. Miss Lee 3PO, High Risk B, ever watched Mog's show? No. Tell me the exact name, Miss Lee 3PO, and hook me up. Thank you. Oh, and if anyone's got any growth strategies for my channel, I suppose that was a good one. Mr. Lee, you actually hooked me up there. There you go, Mr. Lee. You got me a subscriber. I appreciate it. In Leicester. Hello, Leicester. But that was a good idea, Mr. Lee. That was you thinking on your feet, man. That was some good stuff. I appreciate it. Why not? Mr. Hugh, a lady toe hiveless. It's nice, mate. I'll have to learn. I mean, I just don't see it in those. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, I'll feet freak some people out. I think I'm kind of in that category, but I'll work on it, Mr. Hugh. I'll maybe I need to see someone in hot pink, and it'll sell it to me. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I don't get a sudden random DM, some hot pink, nice tanned feet. Suddenly, randomly, in the email thingy. Miss Enlightened Mank, Brandy. The Enlightened Mank, although then again, Hell 21, my actual real love, apparently, if you believe that sort of thing. Hooker Red, she was saying. Hooker Red. What do you think of that, Mr. Hugh? What about Hooker Red? What's better, Hot Pink or Hooker Red? Let me know. The Enlightened Mank, this a video of. I like that you're so excited, and the Enlightened Mank, about the truth that you haven't learned to talk properly yet. You don't even care about how you write it. You're just like, truth, this truth. I'm only playing, brother. This a video of a pandemic baby. Ah, good, you've hooked me up. Okay, well, I certainly will check that out later, brother, and that's what I was looking for. Yes, this is a video of a pandemic baby and the father practicing gymnastics, flips, and balancing techniques on the father's hand like a pro. Crazy strength and balance. What's the theory there? Is it like that they've been locked down so they become superhuman? Is it that they're mRNA babies? Is it the what do you call it? The Oh, I can't probably say that. The jab schedule for a kid these days and what might be in them? Is it that they're mutant kids? Is it what's in the water? Is it the graphene oxide? I don't know. Let me know. Mr. Lee3PO, I like avocados with shit loads of Tabasco. That is weird though, Mr. Lee3PO. I would never have thought of those two things together. But then again, was it Mr. Hugh? Was it you that I was telling, or who was that I was telling about cheese on beans on toast? Was it you or Saggy Paw or someone? I was telling, and they said that was just wrong. But like, there's nothing better than a bit of cheese on beans on toast. I can't do beans on toast now without having a bit of cheese. Or this is what I'm getting at: brown sauce. It's counterintuitive, but that can't be real, Mr. Lee3PO. That seems wrong. Brandy, I saw that too, Enlightened. Okay, cool. Well, I'll get hooked up then later. Mr. Lee3, unless I could watch it. Oh no, I can't do that. Do you know I can't actually stream videos live yet the way I've got it set up. I have to download the actual video and then play it basically. So, but I will set it up. By the way, really, since I'm here, actually, I might just since there's a few of you here, and I don't know what your different views on things are, but hang on, let me just see. Brand. Oh, you know what? Another time, it was that video Brandy, with the moon map Earth thing. It's called the Moon Map Presentation, Volume 2. But yeah, actually, yeah, don't worry about it. Another time. Another time. Um, Mr. Lee 3PO, you didn't play Osric Tentacles. Was that when, brother? What was that for? Did you request a tune? Were you actually there then? What was that? The Stoner Room, dude? What did you request a tune? Because maybe you were there then, and I totally got that wrong. And my apologies if that's the case. And actually, you know what? I will then. Any requests like that, leave them with me, yeah, and I'll put it together. Thank you. I just want to have a chilled one on a Friday where I just play mad stoner rock music and not rock music. Sorry, just all sorts of things like classical music, instrumental stuff, probably instrumental reggae or just yeah, just out there stoner stuff basically. And so we could just chill and kick it and have a good time. Mr. Oh, hello. Sorry. Here we go. Lester Taylor in the USA. Native women, right, and children go missing daily. That's right, and no one mentions it. It's very sad, dude. The human trafficking in the US, especially, but fucking hell, man, we live in a crazy world. Us sort of people, we know exactly how the world's geared up. Um, that's why I'm all for any way we can all start like really networking or creating our own little spaces like this where the comedy bleeds into the truth space and it all becomes part of a sort of I don't know, like a salvaged ecosystem tributary for the culture where we can all just start to own the fact that the way we're looking is correct, what we're seeing is right, as opposed to sort of normie view, NPC worldview. You know what I'm saying? But that's exactly right, brother. I know the deal, man. It's so fucked up, honestly. But let's just nudge it towards the good together. Let's we do our bit. This is why I'm live streaming. I wanted to be a voice in the conversation. And I thought, right, whatever powers I have, I want to nudge it towards the good. So I'm just on one, man. I'm on a trip at the moment, trying to. Well, I'm just following my instincts and seeing where it goes. So hopefully, and I thought this is quite a good comedy. I thought if I don't put the onus too much on the truth thing, but more on the comedy thing, but we have little moments. Well, we have moments of it like this, where it appears anyway. Then, in fact, Lester Taylor, read my about section on my channel. You'll get the idea. Then, actually, if everyone else gets censored, they could come to my space. That's like a comedy space primarily, but you see what I'm saying? Anyway, I think you know what I mean. Mr. Hugh Lolhivers, thank you, brother. I don't know what that was, what you're lolling at, but I'm sure it was hilarious, as always. The Enlightened Mank Brandy, that's the scary one. Haha. All right, yeah, I look forward to watching it, brother. Mr. Lee 3PO, what the fuck? Morgellon Monster, right, that's right, yeah. Well, I do know about Morgellons, yeah, but thanks, Mr. Lee. I shall also check that out for sure. The Enlightened Mank, don't know, right. Um, Mr. Hugh, cheese on toast. Yeah. All right. Well, cheese on toast it is then with a bit of Worcester sauce, isn't it? Right. Bit of Worcester sauce. Brandy. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure they call them pandemic babies since they were conceived during quarantine. I got you. Got you. Thanks. But there's clearly some superhuman shit going on. I'm with you. It's got to be the jab schedule, hasn't it? Or graphene oxide in the jab schedule, or in the water or in the air or some shit. Yeah, yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's all pretty fucked up. It's all fucked up. But it's gonna back look, they've already lost, you know what I mean? These people are vacated, they have nothing. The only thing they know is They only know how to. The only game in their world is amassing power onto themselves, whereas we can have a laugh. You see what I'm saying? We can have a laugh and we can build each other up and all that sort of stuff. All they know is that it's just because they're not truly influential, because they're not truly talented, because they haven't can't access the logos, right? The gifts. Is a giftless. They've got nothing. Then the only thing they could do is it's all a game of amassing power for power's sake. It's just fucking retarded. Like literally, it's just psychopath fucking mentality, isn't it? Gates, Schwab, Fauci, anyone who supports any of this agenda. I'm talking anyone who's a Freemason who's sort of lightly supporting it or full on supporting it. Either way, you're all part of a really crap homoerotic power play BDSM game that Henry Kissinger's protege Klaus Schwab gets to be super really hardcore fucking asshole. And that's bullshit, man. That's got nothing to it, man. That's crap. It's dead on arrival. No one cares, and it gives us a chance to shine, become superheroes, which is exactly what I've become. Can you tell? Exactly. Oh, hello, Brandy. Brandy, I'm pretty sure they call them pandemic babies since they were. Oh, right. Sorry, I have actually just read that. Brandy. Oh, yes, the brainwashing video. Okay. Mr. Lee 3PO, Marmite, love it, brother. I love Marmite. You know what? Carrots dipped in Marmite. I love it. I love it. That's a cool snack, especially on a keto. That is a good snack if you just want something to chew on and feel like you ate something even though you didn't. Mr. Hughes, Superman Kids Brandy. Right, man. Well, wasn't that the US TV show or series come out where all the kids had bunny ears or something? I don't know. Yeah. Superman Kids Brandy. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I just read that. The Enlightenment crazy superhuman babies will rule the world. Evil laugh. The Enlightenment. Oh, anyone who wants to jump on with me, you can if you want. Just let me know. I'm just saying. Brandy, lol. Exactly. Mr. Hugh, love the outro after your stream harvest. Thank you, Mr. Hugh. You were saying the other day, actually, you do EDM, and you were working on some EDM tunes on Friday, right? If you ever want me to sort of feature something, or you want to show me, well, mate, I need to have a proper browse at your channel, actually. But yeah, if you want to do something, dude, or feature something, or for our new music Saturdays, right? If you wanted us to sort of put some dumb lyrics just for a fucking laugh, just to give us some background music to jam over, or something, let me know, man. You know what I mean? Let me know. Let's see. Mr. Lee 3PO, Ian Jury was my mate. Ian Jury, I know that name very well, don't I? It's not coming to me though, Mr. Lee. You have to jog my memory because I've got a 3-second memory, as Brandy keeps telling me. And I know you're sitting back, Brandy, so just chill. You're good. You don't have to, you don't have to respond to that. Ian Jory, Mr. Lee, I sort of just forget right now who it is. Tom, Paul, Cajun, good to see you, brother. Hey, all, hi. Thank you, Tom Paul. And have you seen your wrench? You should have got a wrench because I tried to give you a wrench last time. I'm just looking back at the chat. Yeah, you did. Good. I gave you and I can't remember who it was now. You and Barry Browning, I gave a wrench, but I gave it a bit late, so I don't know if he knows he got one as well. But I didn't mean for you guys to be the only wrenchless ones in the chat on Friday. Sorry about that. I was just totally chilling, listening to the music, putting that thing together. So hey, all happen. Mr. Lee 3PO, true. Mr. Hugh, hi, Tom Paul. This is quite a cool, interactive sort of radio format, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's a bit like radio, but what I like about this is that you guys can genuinely influence events, because I know from when I was still nervous about getting on here, what you want to do is you want to influence events in a positive way somehow, don't you? And I get it. Yeah, I get it. So like I said, you can steer the conversation, absolutely. Tom Paul Cajun, Mr. Hugh. Tom Paul Cajun, 3PO, yo, fist bump. Lester Taylor, Fauci, yeah, Fauci sucks, man. Should be jailed for murder, dude. Mass murder him and Gates and anyone involved in that, biggest mass murderers of all time. And we haven't even seen it yet, really. But dude, uh, diabolical. Absolutely diabolical, man. These people are vacated, truly vacated. They're fucked. Let me tell you, you know, if we're talking about nervous coming on a live stream, imagine how nervous you are lying on your deathbed knowing that you've done that. And dude, you fucked up. You know what I mean? How could you do that to your fellow man? Even one person, if I knew I'd killed one person, like, or done something like that to one person or maimed them, I'd be wrecked for life, man. I'd struggle to rehabilitate. I'd have PTSD. These people are fucked, man. They're absolutely warped and fucked up. But you know, there's other stuff going on. They're performing a very interesting function. We gotta wake up to it though and rise to the challenge. You know, they say, I know it's cliche, but that thing about if every evil only prospers when good men do nothing, that sort of stuff, and women, I suppose. Brandy, who's still listening. Well, basically, not what was I gonna say? If we all take up the mantle, this is a bit why I'm on here, by the way. In faith, you know, you act in faith and you hope for the best. If we all do what we can in faith, man, in fact, we've won already. That's what you got to understand. They didn't get away with it as well. There's a lot of serious people waking up to this thing. So just as long as you're spiritually good, your soul's already saved, or whatever way you want to coin it, you know, just get right, man, in God's eyes, or whatever way you like to say. We've already won. Start to walk around with that confidence. Fear is that low vibration thing. I know it sounds hippie, but that's true. They always try and get you into that thing. That's why humor is so important. When I make jokes about like, who are these fucking losers? Why do they always choose the biggest losers, man? Because no one except for the utterly crap people like the utterly talented, vacated people would take on that mantle and become. Would you want to be the most evilest, crappiest person in the world? Well, that's what they're basically advertising that they are, and then yet they look like they're all smug amongst their own little crew, but none of them are impressed with one another because that's not how they operate. These people suck, man. Just get over it all, man. Just everyone be happy, and whatever happens, we're all gonna die anyway. Do your best, and we've already won. Miss Lee 3PO, Hiveless B, have you not noticed the petrol riot? Yeah. I'm aware that thing's been kicking off, brother. Yes, I haven't noticed it personally. No, not at all. Unless something's kicked off and I haven't seen the riot, brother. But I know there was that whole petrol thing that the media caused on the Thursday, but I haven't seen it develop yet. But I know what they're going for, mate. Starvation. Just make sure you listen. A Sawyer micro filter. There's a Sawyer mini, but a Sawyer micro costs you $30. It's a faster flow rate than the mini. Just buy one. Don't think about it. Get it, and it'll last you for life. No filter change. 100,000 gallons. That's for life, basically. Get that. Get a massive bag of rice in and some other thing. Start to buy a foraging book for your local area, and sit back and enjoy the ride, people. Tongue Paul Cajun, the whole system is corrupt worldwide. Yeah, absolutely, brother. 1,000,000%, no doubt about it. Freemasonry, brother. Did you watch that? What's it called? Altian Child's documentary on Freemasonry, the X Factor Australian winner. If you haven't watched it, because it was very well put together. But yeah, it's the cabal, man. Yep, sucks. Mr. Hugh, Hiveless, everything what is going on, it's in the water you drink, chemtrails, has to. Are you saying chemtrails there, bro? Has to come to the ground with what is coming down would shock you. Oh, chemtrails, what's coming down to the ground from the sky, yeah, would shock you. Yeah. I've seen a few videos to do with magnets and the dust, magnetic dust, and I mean, I followed that stuff years ago, barium and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, absolutely, the graphene oxide thing's incredibly interesting. Yeah, 1,000,000%, brother. Yeah, I pretty much know what they're going for, but it's pretty fucked up shit. Yeah. Oh, what was that? Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, I know, dude. I really do know. It's absolutely mental, brother. Tom Paul Cajun got the wrench. Thank you, Hive. Good. Yeah. I'm glad. I don't know if you noticed what I said the other day that I gave you a wrench, but I'm glad you got it, bruv. I'm glad you got it. And by the way, yeah. Well, anyway, I was going to say I've got to do that because there was a troll from another channel that I'm involved with or that I know, Penny's channel. A troll that was following her around that was coming onto my channel, and anyway, not that I got anything against them, but she was stalking Penny by proxy, and I had to tool everyone up with wrenches anyway, bro. If that's what that's about. The Enlightened Mank, Black Goo, Nano, Zombie Tech. Well, you said, you know what? What's it? Question everything was saying Black Goo the other day. Well, the term I know is grey goo for nanotech. You remember I was insisting that in the chat the other day, Enlightened Mank, grey goo. Because that does refer, if you look that up, that does refer to theoretical nanotech goo stuff. And there's a computer game called Grey Goo, I think, as well. And my mate's band called himself Grey Goo after that. But is Black Goo different or the same concept? Mr. Lee3PO, the blockheads, sex and drugs and rock and roll. Ian Jory, right? Okay, I got you. Thanks, brother. Thank you. You know him or you knew him or is he still around? Is he? Well, hook me up, man. Make me famous, Mr. Lee3PO. Every little helps. Thanks. Actually, I seem to remember Hell21 was telling me her sisters. Apparently, I don't know if this is true, right? Hell21, who's me and her are sort of half kind of, doing the whole fandango, whatever boys and girls do, or trying to, or something. We're circling the drain together at the moment. It's that fun bit, just before we go down the hole. She apparently her sister is what was the band now? Tell me when it. How's it go? Tell me with your indigestion. Oh, I can't even. Ah, female lead singer, British. The damn name's escaping me now. Anyway, apparently her sister's like a famous singer. Anyway, which is pretty cool. It'll come to me, man. Anyway, Tom Paul Cajun, Mr. Hugh. I think if people actually nothing but the drugs, ha 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 ha, ha and the guns, and the strings. What song is that? Anyone who can tell me? But the drums, the drums, the drums, the drums. Ooh, what is that? Let me know. Paul Cajun, Mr. Hugh. I think if people actually knew what was going on in the world, people would lose their shit. Seriously, they would go insane. Well, dude, it's amazing that we haven't gone insane, really, isn't it? I mean, we've got to be made of some real hardcore shit. We're doing pretty good, aren't we, at the end of the day? Us, what is got eyes to see. And it has been heavy, dude. It's been heavy, mate. I know what it's like to try and convince your fam that they're wrong about everything. I know. It's insane. But it's nice to be with you people. It makes me feel normal, kind of. Lester Taylor, as a ranger, he would say judgment will come when they meet God. Our job was to get them there faster. Nice. I like that. Lovely. Well, someone who'd know about that, active shooter, my brother. You're so autistic. Lol. Well, thank you, active shooter. I am. Thanks. If that's to do with me, I don't know. Maybe that was to do with someone else. But either way, Mr. Lee3PO, Tom Paul, yes, man. Mr. Hugh, that is true, Tom Paul. By the way, active shooter. Let me just say, you're close to me, aren't you? You're pretty local to me. We could actually hook up, man. Would you ever come on a stream, brother? You're invited if you want to do it. Let me know. Tom Paul, yes, man. And anyone for that matter can do it as well. If they want to jump on here now and chat with me, you can do it. Mr. Although I won't go on for much longer because I don't want to use up all my 3 hours, but I am having fun, so I'll keep it going a little bit longer if we're all having a good time. Mr. Hugh, that is true, Tom Paul. I was shocked at the start, but I have a family. Well, I'm glad you were able to have progeny, Mr. Hugh, and pass on your genetic heritage, if that's what you mean by a family. but I have a family. What's the but there? As in Tom Paul. What was Tom Paul saying? I'm so missed you. Oh yeah. But I have family. As in your focus has to be on family, right? Shut up to the start, but I have a family, as in I had to get over my own fear of the situation. Absolutely, brother. I see the way I deciphered that. 200 IQ, 200 IQ. Mr. Lee 3PO and Ting, the Ting Tings. Is that what you're saying? Ting Tings. Is that what you're saying? Or have you just accidentally told me what the band was called? Anting. I think you're just saying Anting, aren't you? But Ting Tings is the band I was doing, by the way. Nothing but the drums, and the drum. Anyway, sorry. Apparently, her sister is the singer out of the Ting Tings. If that's true, that's cool, isn't it? Tom Paul Cajun, I have to go, y'all. Tom Paul, good to see you, brother. Thanks for jumping on, man. Catch y'all on the next one. Thanks, Hive. You are most welcome. Slappy, thummy, fist bump, peace sign to you too. Illuminati confirmed. See you later, Tom Paul Cajun. Mr. Hugh, Hell 21 is warming her couch for you. Warming her couch. I'm pretty sure you mean couch there, don't you? Unless a coach comes for free, buy one get one free. Hell 21 is warming her couch for you, Hiveless. Enjoy the rid. Well, I will enjoy the rid, Mr. Hugh. I know she is, brother. If I read you the text I got from her today, you would blush, but I will not do it. I will not do it. Lester Taylor, watching your avatar, I'm thinking Heath Ledger will never be replaced as the Joker. Well, I don't have to replace him. I am him. The thing is, when you disown an archetype like that, it's anyone's, and I am anyone's. Lester, do you want to know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend. One night he goes off crazier than usual. Mr. Lee 3PO gets the kitchen knife to defend himself. Active shooter doesn't like that one bit. It's okay. Right, Mr. Lee 3PO, Tom Paul, see you later. Mr. Lee 3PO, oh yeah, have a good one. Absolutely. Active shooter, I only tuned in because you're so boring. I'll be able to fall asleep easily again after having to go for a piss. Well, you're welcome. Then I'll sing you a little lullaby. How about that? What lullaby can I actually sing you? Has anyone got any song Oh no, you know my guitar's downstairs actually. Yeah, sod it. Silent night, holy night. Ha. All is calm, all is bright. Mr. Hugh, stay safe. Tom Paul, I thought you said something else there, Mr. Hugh. Mr. 3PO, rolling. I'll be right back. No worries. Oh, you're rolling. Well, roll me at one, Mr. 3PO. Roll me one. Mr. 3PO, fuck knows, Ting Tings, brother, Ting Tings, and you accidentally told me. Mr. 3PO, Hiveless B, you lived in Brighton, I did for a year, and you didn't know of the nudie beach. I knew of it, but I didn't know where it was. But what do you call it? Oh, I forget what it's called now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I knew of it, brother. I knew of it, but I just never knew where it was, basically. Yeah, but it was a good time, man. Brighton's cool. Bunch of absolute losers, like liberal losers or whatever. But there's some good people there as well. It's all good. It's a mix. The lanes are really good. If you want to know what it might have been like in the '60s, to go like shopping, boutique sort of shops and record shops and retro clothes stores and antique shops and all that sort of stuff. Man, the lanes are where it's at. It's absolutely amazing. Mr. Hugh, lol, active shooter. Well, the active shooter is he's allowed. I will allow it. The Enlightened Man BitChute details a video of La Palma volcano being erupted purposely using HARP frequency device. Video of green laser hitting the volcano. Maybe they are creating a fake event, volcano mega tsunami. Yeah, man. Well, I'm waiting for all that sort of stuff, dude. I'm waiting for Wormwood and that fake Revelations meteor that's not going to be real, but they're going to do it. All that crap. Yeah, of course, man. They're going to do all that crap. But I haven't seen that, brother, and it is good to hear. Thanks for keeping me in the know. Because since I've started doing this thing, I'm not focusing on the mining of the information so much. So it's nice people keep me up to date with that sort of stuff, brother. That is epic. Thanks. Active shooter, your singing sounds worse than a shot fox. Yeah, well, I think I once thought you know, when foxes cry, I thought that was a banshee once. Scary. Mr. Lee, and thanks, Mr. Lee3PO, the enlightened Mank. Oh my God, what? Yeah, it sounds pretty. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna look that up. The enlightened Mank. Thank you, Mr. Lee3PO. All is calm. My God, what is the internet coming to? The enlightened Mank. There is lasers worldwide hitting volcanoes. I know about lightning seeds, or is it cloud seed? Oh no, not cloud seed. Lightning seeds, I think, is what I'm thinking of. Don't know, isn't that a thing? I know all about harp, brother. I mean, I know all about harp. You know, I know. Lester Taylor, harp is radio waves, not lasers. Yeah, that's right. That is right, actually. Although, no, actually, I haven't said that, Lester Taylor. I do think they have laser capabilities. In fact, it's not very good, but if you watch the, it's like diet woke in a way. But if you watch the, Jesse Ventura harp video, it's quite useful. I think they do. Oh man, they've got the capability of creating Tesla's death ray, I think, with harp as well. To be fair, I think they do have those capabilities. If that constitutes a laser or not, actually, to be fair, no, you're probably right. It's probably not, is it? That's probably light emitting diode of some sort or something. But yeah, death rays, not lasers. I think right. Harp is radio waves, not lasers. Has to be something else, right? Yeah. Well, that might be a fair point. To be fair, Lester Taylor. Lester Taylor's trying to out truth you, the enlightened man. He's I'll be waiting eagerly to hear the response. Mr. Lee3PO, grunge, lol. Oh, a bit of grunge, as in you want. I'm trying to think of a Nirvana song that's good. I like radio friendly unit shifter. It's probably one of the best names for a song that is in the world ever. But it's not very tuney. It's not very tuneful. What's give me a Nirvana song, Mr. Lee. Thanks. I haven't, like I say, I ain't got the guitar handy though, but I'll give you a little a cappella version. Enlightened Man, green lasers, beams hitting volcano. Right. Well, that's not in dispute then, but it might not be harp, then it might be something else. Interesting. Lester Taylor, yes, conspiracy theory with Jesse. That's right. Mr. Hugh, I thought of that a year ago with the volcano stream with Papo and Enter pluming. Then plus Yellowstone, as in the super volcano, I do keep an eye on eruptions. Yeah, man, it's interesting. I have a weird because they talk about the bottomless pit and all that sort of bit of the Revelations. Because I don't know how many of you know about the mud floods, the timeline deception, the sort of possibility that Emperor Nero was sort of the Antichrist, and that all that Revelation stuff is actually an account of things happened that within or shortly after Jesus' lifetime or appearance here. And again, I'm not saying I believe in any of that, but I'm just saying that's the theory. And that this round of Revelations is, if you even call it that, is an utter fabrication and a sort of rehash. Not that I even believe it anyway. Do you know what I mean? Not that I even believe it's legit anyway. It's just anyway. So, but you do have the whole storyline of the which they're going after at the end of the day. They are trying to mimic it, aren't they? So I'm always waiting for, they were talking about Bill Gates blocking the sun. So I was like, what's that about? And then you got the bottomless pit and I remember what are those weird crickety things that appear every 18 years in America? Those weird crickety loud thingies. I can't remember what they're called, but that looked like maybe they fit the bill for. Anyway, locusts. Anyway, don't worry about it. I think you know what I'm saying. I think you know what I'm trying to say. Mr. Hugh, yes. Mr. Lee 3PO, lol. The Enlightened Man. By the way, everyone meet Mr. Lee 3PO. He is responsible for this stream. So I don't know if you like subscribers, Mr. Lee 3PO, but there you go. Give him some love. The Enlightened Man, Dew, laser, and heart, maybe. DEW, direct energy weapon, laser, and harp, maybe. Yeah, that's a fair. Yeah, something like that, or in that realm. Yeah. I got you. Mr. Lee 3PO, Brandy, you alive? Brandy, are you alive? Mr. Lee 3PO is curious. If you're sleeping, Brandy, that's okay too. All is calm. Lester Taylor, I do believe they force eruptions to keep mega volcanoes from erupting. That's an interesting theory. Yeah, I don't know where I stand with volcanoes. Just I subscribe to the flat Earth realm thingy, man, myself. So I know the Enlightened Man has crystallized ideas that volcanoes are something to do with molten buildings, something. That's still haven't looked into probably at the Enlightened Man, but I'm not going to profess to know at all what they are. I got into Planet Nibiru and Planet X and all that sort of stuff. 10th Planet, like 10 years ago, that failed. That turned out to be a nonsense. Although does seem to be two suns or something, but that looks more likely that if you look at the flat Earth realm, if you look at the plasma, don't worry about it. You know what? Another time, people. But we'll get into it for sure. We will get into it another time. Mr. Lee 3PO, is the ether real? Yeah, 1,000,000%. Mr. Lee 3PO, the ether is the medium that the light, so-called waves travel through, aren't they? Isn't it? Ether is the medium, or what would Ken Wheeler say? The field modality. Is that what he says? Or is the wave the field modality? Don't know. Brandy is awake. I've just seen her head, and I can see that she is awake. The Enlightened Man, ether is real. Yeah, absolutely. Mr. Lee 3PO, smells like Teen Spirit. Load up on guns. Oh man, hang on, Mr. Lee. But my actual acoustic is downstairs. It's no good. I'll just get myself a key. There you go, Mr. Lee. No. Oh man, I can't sing. I'm not going to sing for you, Mr. Lee. There you go. You can have a riff. If you chose a less NPC friendly Nirvana tune, I might have been able to give it a go, but that's a bit high pitch actually for me because I've got bollocks. Brandy, yes, hello Brandy, how you doing? Icon sees Mr. No. Howdy, Havless. Howdy, Icon sees Mr. No. Good to see you, boy. Good to see you, sir. How you doing? Good to see you, man. We did a little musical stream earlier. We didn't do the Agony Art stream earlier. We tried a new one for a Saturday night because I thought Agony Art stream's better on a Tuesday, which is going to be exclusively the Joker. So, but yeah, we tried an Agony. We tried a sort of poor man's club stream for a Saturday night. There you go. But yeah, and it was a good time. Ask Brandy. I think it worked out all right. It'll be good. Oh, by the way, Mr. Icon. Icon sees Mr. No. And actually, this goes for Mr. Hugh as well, and Saggy Paw, who's not here right now. But either way, if you ever wanted to get on and play a rendition, you know what I mean? In fact, Icon sees Mr. No. If you wanted to jump on now and talk to me, you can. But that's up to you. And I know it's not your normal style, but you're welcome. You can do it if you want. But if you ever wanted to come on and blast some music out for us, because I think you were saying that you play music, right? Then on a Saturday, you're absolutely welcome, 1,000,000%. Yep. Mr. Lee 3PO, thank you, the Enlightened Mac. Brandy Icon. Icon sees Mr. No Brandy. Mr. Lee 3PO Icon sees Mr. Nom. Hello. What's Mr. John? What? Oh. Her? I'm confused. Maybe you know things that I don't know. Brandy, I did doze off for a minute. I heard my name. Yeah, sorry, Brandy. I apologize to wake you up. Well, you can doze off again and relax to the beautiful sound of my voice. I could do it in the style of a Radio 4 program for you, Brandy. Just for a little moment here. Mr. Hugh asks, there is so many Bibles. Good grammar, Mr. Hugh. There is so many Bibles being made. I have mine at home, but what I am getting at, they're not the same as what happened at the time of God. What do you mean? What do you mean by at the time of God? What does that mean? At the time of Jesus, like what? There's so many Bibles been made. I have mine. But what I am getting at, they're not they're not the same as what happened at the time of God. Specify what you mean by at the time of God, brother. I may even agree with you. But yeah, specify what you mean. Thank you, brother. Icon says, Mr. No, Mr. LEE3PO, how goes it? The Enlightened Man, the pentagram is a symbol of the third eye, and the elements, and the fifth element is the ether. Cool. Yeah, man, I like it. That's interesting. I didn't know that. The pentagram is a symbol of the third eye. And the elements, and the fifth element is the ether. Interesting. Interesting. Miss Lee3PO, yo, Pyro lol. Yeah, you have pet names for each other, yeah? Is that what's going on here? Or maybe you understand the cultural reference of what Icon sees Mr. No is, and I don't. That's probably likely, isn't it? Mr. Hugh, hi, Mr. No. And I actually don't know. Icon sees Mr. No. Do you know what? You might have told me before, actually. Yeah. Maybe you should let me know again. Because I have the memory of a goldfish, as Brandy keeps telling me. Mr. Hugh, hi, Mr. No. Icon says, Mr. No, I'll have to check out the earlier stream. Sounds amusing, though. I was a little bit nervous, Icon says, Mr. No, because I haven't played guitar in a year, man. I've just been, the only bit of music I've been doing is like mixing here. And, I did quite a bit of mixing this year, but yeah, I was a little bit nervous, like trying anything new out, like new format. But now that it's established, I think it can improve, and I think it could be a good time, like a poor man's club stream on a Saturday night with a bit of comedy, banter, and music. And I think it could be quite interactive and engaging and fun, and especially if you have guest musicians on, and or even like a karaoke element or something. I don't know. Although that's hard to set up actually for the live stream for various reasons that are unintuitive, but upon trying it, it was tricky. But yeah, man, up to you, brother. Up to you if you check it out or not, man. But like I say, it was all right. We got through it. We got through it. Mr. Hugh, strip club music highlights. Nice, man. Oh man, I can hear the beat in my head, sort of. Oh no, are you thinking like burlesque kind of? My ex-girlfriend used to be a burlesque dancer, man. Yeah, which is an interesting thing to have accidentally crossed off your bucket list, I guess. And I got a few of them that I've accidentally crossed off my bucket list, like becoming a YouTuber. That's an accident too. I didn't mean to. Mr. LEE3PO, Brandy, what time is it there? Yeah, it's what time is it here? 4:32 here. Fucking hell. Icon sees Mr. No. It's been a while, but I might be able to play something. Would be better off after some practice. I understand, sir. Maybe over the winter when I get some free time, yes, brother. Well, if you do get to practicing or playing something, then cool. I look forward to it, man. I look forward to it. And oh, and the same goes for if you wanted to jump on ever. But although I appreciate that it's a little bit nerve wracking, it is a little bit nerve wracking. Actually, I don't know if, yeah, like I say, I appreciate it. I know. Mr. Lee 3PO, it's contagious. All right, it's contagious. Yeah, Miss smells like Teen Spirit. Yes, exactly. Lester Taylor, do you follow Leo Ma whatever? Leo Ma whatever from Frog Leap Studios? No, but that's interesting. I'll try and look that up later. Then, nice one. Right. Okay. I'll have to look that up, brother. Thank you. If that was to me, if that was to me, if that was to me, Icon sees Mr. No. Hi, Mr. Hugh. Uncle Bones, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Oh, by the way, Uncle Bones, I took screenshots. In fact, I took screenshots of Icon suggestions for music because they sounded really interesting, which I haven't actually checked out yet. But I took screenshots of what you were saying about race cars and oh, you on Buddy? Oh shit, were you? I wasn't there, man. Well, yeah, I wasn't there, brother. I actually did a stream earlier, brother. That's what I was doing. We went on at the same time, annoyingly, but hey ho. What was I going to say? Yeah, what you were saying about the Batman wheels for the Batmobile or something being from the race cars, that's a particular model of race car. I've took screenshots. So I want to look into that, mate. That was an interesting factoid, and so yeah, thanks for letting me know, man. Very interesting. I also want to see what race cars you were talking about that you used to drive. I think you were saying. Yeah, how was Bunny's, brother? I didn't go there at all. In the end, but yeah, I wonder what it was like. What happened? How was it? Uncle Bones, hello, Mr. D3PO. By the way, Uncle Bones, I don't know did I get that wrong the other day about the oxygen generator? Did I get a wrong end of the stick there or not? If I was wrong, you can correct me. And if not, good luck, like I said, man. Thanks. And by the way, you can go into it anytime you want. Uncle Bones 2, hello at Icon sees Mr. No. Miss Lee 3PO, hello, Uncle Bones. Peace, son. You actually a hippie, Miss Lee 3PO. You still won't answer my question about your hairdo, man, and the hippie vibes, man. Is that you? And are you like a Camden freak? Because you get some mad characters like punks, don't you? Like throwback punks in Camden. I wonder if you're like although you didn't say you were Camden, did you? You said you were meh. I sort of forget because goldfish memory. Anyway, Icon says Mr. No, Uncle Bones, howdy. Lester Taylor, Bigfoot, and beer karaoke. Yeah, man. Well, dude, I would get some tunes on, man, if I could. But like I say, I've only just relearned guitar in the last 4 hours again after nearly a year of not playing it. And yeah, man, I don't know any songs about Bigfoot. Do you? I'm glad. Enjoy the beer though, and yeah, man. It'd be good to have a good time. There are some music streams and stuff on YouTube. But I don't think anyone's quite adapted for the changing world. And I have this real soft spot for our lot who are being sort of left out of proceedings. And I don't know, man. Trying to build new ecosystems. I'm just following my gut, man, and it's all just. But it's inadequate. But then that's part of what adds to the comedy. And I know you guys all. I know it's fun trying to steer the conversation and be part of it. And I get it, man. I get it. But yeah, I think we can. If we each, I do believe that we can each. If we all do our bit, man, we can nudge it towards the good, and that could be enough, so that they really don't get away with it, because they really didn't get away with it. Like I said, a lot of serious people waking up for sure, and they've already lost, and they're doomed forever. So fuck them. Whatever happens to us, we already won as well. That's what you have, that confidence, and God's on your side, man. You know your dad is God, so there you go. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Whatever happens, you're all right. Uncle Bones, hello at Brandy if you are awake. And we're having a good time, aren't we? What are they doing? All just kissing Schwab's ass. Anal Schwab's ass. You know what I mean? We're actually having a good time. We're where the fun is, man. So screw them. Screw you. Susan Wojcicki, please like my video. Icon sees Mr. No. Are you wondering what my YouTube handle means? Yes, exactly. Yes, I am, sir. I certainly am. Brandy, 11:32 p.m. Right, and that was when I said it was 4:32 p.m. here. So you are, and Lockbeard said he was 6 hours behind us. So you two are 5 hours behind us, Brandy. Is that correct? Yeah, you're 5 hours, and I don't know what's called Eastern or Central. I don't know what that means, but I've heard the terms. Cool, man. Cool. Oh, hang on. I accidentally skipped one then. Let me go back. Let's see. Mr. Lee3PO, the Enlightened Mank. I don't believe that at all. What's that referring to? What is that referring to? The pentagram is a symbol of the third eye and the elements of the fifth the Itu. And the Enlightened Mank, I don't believe that at all. Okay, fair enough. Unless that was ironic and I can't tell. Mr. Hugh, there is only one God, but with so many Bibles, been writhing different gods. Writhing? Do you mean writhing, or do you mean writing? Or damn, your attempt to clarify has confused me further, Mr. Hugh. But that's okay. There is one God. Yeah, man. Well, there's one truth. That's for sure, man. Sentient tranquility, which is omnipresent, and that's God, basically. There's only one, and it's not personality based. It is that which is. There is only one God, but with so many Bibles being right. Yeah, there is as many gods as there are people's misinterpretations or something, right? Is that what you're saying? And if so, yeah, I agree. I agree with my wrong interpretation of what you probably meant. There you go. Are we even? Yeah. Who is talking, and how many of us are there? And wow, it's mad, isn't it? It is magic, actually. I kind of think there's only one of us or none of it. There's actually none of us here, and as long as you're okay with that, then you just let it rip, man, and hope for the best and have faith, and it'll all work out in the end, and have a good time because you don't really exist. The Enlightened Mank, you do, and that's not nihilistic at all. It just means what you really are is nothing like what you tend to grasp at as yourself. The Enlightened Mank, you believe what? Oh, you believe what then? If you don't believe my pentagram idea, what could you possibly believe in? Miss Lee3PO, challenge accepted. The Enlightened, Mr. Hugh, hi Tony. Mr. Hugh, Lee3PO has a motorbike. I don't know why that made me laugh, but it was just so different to all the other comments. That just made me giggle. That's funny as fuck. What is that even referring to anyway? Is that a picture or something? What? That is funny. Mr. Lee3PO, the enlightened excuse me, the Enlightenment green laser beams hitting volcano. Oh, that's what you didn't believe. Sorry, not the pentagram thing. Well, I do. Well, they're definitely manipulating the weather, Mr. Lee3PO, and they're in the game of that. In fact, dude, I've put together a whole email of it. I've gone deep into the UN Depop agenda and weather weapons and a paper. What's it even called? I haven't got it to hand, but there's a American Air Force paper called Future Weather Weapons. It was all set in 2025, and they're 1,000,000%. And then you had, what is it, Brennan, the ex head of the CIA, talking about cloud seeding and manipulating the weather at a Council on Foreign Relations meeting. There's no doubt they're into all that sort of stuff. HARP's 1,000,000% legit. The Japanese tsunami, you know, that killed like 90,000 people, that looked dead suspect. So it's not far-fetched at all. I mean, yeah, it's not far-fetched at all, man. I'd have to see it though. But it's not beyond them, I wouldn't have said. Mr. Hugh, I'm stoned. Lol. Good for you, brother. Well, I'm glad. I hope you're having a good time. I mean, I reckon I must be the coolest stream to listen to when you're stoned. I mean, surely, at the end of the day, I reckon. I reckon. Although, you know, I probably the fact that I don't do it regularly, I would not say no if there was one going around. But I used to be absolutely self-medicated on the stuff. Like I needed it, and it was hard to get shake off. But if I wasn't straight, I wouldn't probably be able to do this properly. Although I have seen other YouTubers, you know, do streams half cut and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm quite sober minded these days. At the end of the day, but I think what comes with, let's call it self actualization, but it is the unlocking of the, you know, we're all already in heaven, right? So if you ever don't feel tranquil, or you feel mundane or dull or heavy or whatever, that's all make believe, man. You're projecting that. I feel I'm on a cloud, but not in a flighty, overtly cerebral way. I'm I'm happy. I'm tranquil, you know? So that whole stuff, that way you felt when you was a kid and you're trying to get back to by smoking, I'm like that all the time, man. It's unlockable. It's achievable. Let me tell you, it is achievable, 1,000,000%. Mr. Lee 3PO, higher vibration or something like that. Mr. Lee 3PO, yes, it is me 30 years ago. Right, that's you 30 years ago. Right. So when you're like 20 or even younger, right? Well, good for you, brother. Well, I like it. It's cool. This is my Croydon College pass. All right. That's cool. Well, that makes sense now. See, that does explain it, to be fair. I ain't changed much except for the hair. Yeah, yeah. Well, I got it. Was that a real picture of you with that grey beard that you put on as your avatar once? Was that really you or not? Out of interest. Do you remember on Lockbeard stream? You donned a beard once, or yeah, I'm curious. Mr. Hugh, I am not here. I am somewhere. Somewhere. Um, well, everybody got to be somewhere. That's not actually true. No one anywhere, because no one exists. There's nobody here. Nobody home. Lester Taylor, Mr. Lee 3PO, my old avatar, what all there is God. All there is sentient tranquility. All there is that. What belies reality has a quality. Buddhists who get into emptiness assume that ultimate truth is therefore empty, which it is, but it doesn't mean it's without quality. Actually, weirdly, that which is has positive quality. Sentience is anyway. Doesn't matter. Lester Taylor, Mr. Lee 3PO. My old avatar was my great grandfather, and everyone thought I was a troll. Lol. What the fuck? Right, I see what you're saying. I like your spider web in the ice avatar. That's pretty cool. I like it. My old avatar was my great grandfather. Okay, yeah, I got you. I got you. Mr. Hugh, it was called Paperclip Hiveless. Huh? Project Paperclip, right? Getting all the Nazis over. Is that what you're talking about? Getting all the Nazis over from Nazi Germany and instantiating them into NASA and all that. Oh, with the weapons. No. I wasn't talking about that actually, Mr. Hugh. No, that is another one. The one I'm talking about is an actual white paper or a. I laid it out earlier as best as I could, but like I say, it is American Air Force white paper that I've documented. I just forget the name of the damn thing, but anyway. Icon sees Mr. No. Okay, my handle is threefold. First, it's an anagram of my name. Second, oh, okay, that's okay. So your real name then is Yeah, interesting. Okay, well, that's all right. That's your real name. Second, Zeiss Icon. Oh yeah, is my favorite brand. Yeah, oh, I noticed your avatar saying that. Yeah, and I was interested. It's my favorite brand of film camera. Ah, is that what that is? And a camera sees right. Icon sees Mr. No. Okay, that's right. I see what you're saying, and it happened to be that those letters in your name, and so you turn that into it. Icon sees Mr. No. Right, and anyone who knew you would know. Right, I'm interested in what yeah, interesting. Okay. It's a good mystery. I like it, Icon. I like it. That makes sense. Thanks, brother. I thought it was some sort of cultural reference I didn't understand. Icon sees Mr. No. Oh, and thirdly, my no, oh, Mr. No, sorry, is a roundabout nod to my favorite 007 Mr. Oh, right, yeah. 7 movie. That is Dr. No, right, that's it. Would have been Mr. No before receiving his doctorate. That is correct. Is that correct? Hang on, Mr. I don't actually know the rules on that. That's right. Master. What is Master No? Hang on, let me just move this guitar. So I can stretch out my leg because I might get deep vein thrombosis just by being in my bedroom. I'll take your word for it, Mr. Icon, because you are learned. But there's a particular rule on when a woman is called Miss, and when a man is called Master versus Mister. And I just forget the sort of rules, but I thought there might be some sort of like technical rules about that. But I'm going to take your word for it, brother. Yes, exactly. The Enlightened Mank. Watch the YouTube videos of the third title, Green Laser Hitting Volcano. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Icon sees Mr. Note there. There. That's my handle. Sticking out all pink and naked. Lol. What handle? There? Yeah, yeah, as in on your yeah, on the little picture you mean, yeah? Is that what you mean? There. That's my handle sticking out all pink. I see anyone anything that's pink and naked. Right, I think that's what you're referring to, isn't it? The actual handle, right? Zeiss Icon. I think that's what you mean. I thought that was some sort of German. I thought you were a neo-Nazi icon for a second. Mr. Lee 3PO, Lester. Yep, I love that avatar. Bring it back. Oh, did Lester change his avatar back or? Right, are you talking about to Lester? That's fine. That's fine. Lester, yeah, I love that avatar. Bring back some. It's sometime. It has loads of old. I have loads of old photos, Victorian era and such. Oh, okay, that's interesting, Mr. Lee 3PO. Mr. Lee 3PO, I am a motorcycle man. How did you know? Right. Okay, interesting. Um, I might wind it up real soon, actually, here, guys. Just saying, it's been a good time, but I might actually kind of wind it up. Mr. Hugh, Lee 3PO is a UK Hell's Angel. Yes. Although Hell's Angels, you couldn't be looking like that in a gang called Hell's Angels. I have actually met a Hell's Angel. In fact, I met a few of them. In fact, I know the progeny of a Hell's Angel. Oh, I forget his name now. But you know, his old man was rough. That's for sure. Unless Miss Lee 3PO looks a bit harder, which he probably does, being 30 years on. Is that what you said? 30 years on from that pic. So now it all makes sense. To be fair. Icon sees Mr. No Operation Paperclip. That's correct, sir. That is correct. Mr. Lee 3PO, lol, icon. Mr. Lee 3PO, yes, I am real. So is the beard. Right. Stop talking about beards. Don't want to upset the log beard. Yeah, I know. Yeah, man. I was so glad Lockbeard came over to my stream today. That touched me, man. I like that a lot. I've been waiting for him to come over, man. And I'm glad he broke the ice and jumped over. And Mr. Lee, I have you to thank for that tonight. Hence, by the way, everyone, the name of the stream. Mr. Lee 3PO request stream. Well, there you go. The power. The ultimate power, Mr. Lee. Pretty epic, huh? Mr. Lee 3PO, I just made a spliff and I have no recollection of it. Well, you did tell us you were going to do it. It sits in my hand like magic. Well, I think that's what my dad thought when he saw my live stream. He's passed away, unfortunately. That didn't happen, but something equivalent. Icon sees Mr. No. I should have said that's the formula for my YouTube handle sticking out all pink and naked. Thank you. Yeah, that makes sense now. I understand that. Well, thanks, brother, for sharing. I did ask, and I do appreciate you letting me know. I was just genuinely curious. I thought, like I said, I thought it was a cultural reference. I'm so used to not knowing things that other people know culturally, because maybe I'm a bit Asperger's or something. And I'm interested in what I'm interested in and not what I'm not. Right? That I also miss a lot. As much as I pick up, I miss. But I suppose such is the nature of a thing called focus. Oh, I jumped one there. Oh, Mr. Lee 3PL lolling. Miss the Enlightened Mank. Land don't exist. Volcanoes. Wow. Okay. Land don't exist. Volcanoes, mountains, and coastlines are melted red brick buildings worldwide. The mud flood is melted building ash. That's an alternative. Sorry, what? Sorry, that's an alternative theory to a version of the mud flood that I can and currently subscribe to the Enlightened Manx. So just letting you know where I'm at on that one, because I have seen evidence that was some sort of mud flood masking up to like a third of, or even more, like up to twice the size of some buildings that were visible above the you know what I mean, the flood line or something. Or old churches, the whole bottom third of which was hidden. Okay, let me read on. Hidden cities and train tunnels below ground level that use electric. Well, that I can get on board with, and we all know about the Baghdad battery, which is no doubt the absolute least of it. Um, but yeah, I mean, dude, that I can get on board with. I know about the red brick buildings thing being. I know about the conductivity element of that, and let's get into that another time, man. Let's get into that proper. We'll have it out one day on Light Man. God, it'd be good to get you on. Actually, I mean, dude, would you ever be up for debating or not debating? Because we probably agree on a lot, but having shooting the shit. It's there whenever you want it, mate. If you ever want to do it, Miss Lee3PO. Yeah, man. Exactly. Miss Lee3PO. Brandy, baby, you there? Oh, sorry. Brandy, baby, are you there? I think Brandy's probably sleeping. I'd snoozing, ain't she? Yeah. Exactly. Lester Taylor, the Enlightened Mank. You got my head spinning, lol. Yeah, man. Well, I like it, the Enlightened Mank. I do love it. Let's not get it effed up. I love it, sir. You, you are welcome anytime, Enlightened Mank. I absolutely love you here. There's no doubt about it. So, I'm just I'm playing as well. Icon says, Mr. No prob. There have been a few people that were curious about my handle. It's blown many a brain. Yeah, well, it blew my brain trying to figure out what your real name is. Yeah. Interesting. Mike. The Enlightened Man. Stream live Jerry's video. Right, I haven't. Oh, damn, I still haven't watched Jerry's damn video, have I? Stream live Jerry's video. And sorry, brother, and you know what it is? It's just because I'm chasing after this thing. That's where my focus is. Like I said, I go through little, as we all do, rabbit holes, isn't it? Stream live Jerry's video. Oh, right, on this thing. Oh yeah, and you. Oh yeah, you suggested in your like man, very funny of streaming that transvestites in disguise, transformers in disguise video song, right? But just so you know, I currently don't have the capabilities to. I could download that, by the way. I could actually download it and play it. Although I'm slightly scared that for something so stupid that I didn't want to even risk it given the current climate, as you well know. Although it doesn't stop me saying other shit, but that could be close to a bone, so I have to, I'd be slightly aware of that. Plus, that video is like 10 years old, but it is still up. To be fair, so you never know. But then again, they're not talking about truth, are they? That channel, so that's what it's really about, isn't it? Um, but anyway, bro, I was just saying, yeah, I can't actually stream things live. I have to currently download it and play it that way if I was going to play something. But here we go. Video of melted red brick realm. Let me get on top of that because there's been a million things that I've been primarily like, yeah, are you sure? And then I look into it, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely what happened. Yeah, no doubt. Okay, red brick melted building realm. All right. Uh, I've done it a million times, brother. I mean, I subscribe to the Flat Earth Plasma Moon map of the realm. So, you know. Um, Video title when the building and anyone who wants to see what I mean by that, Vibes of the Cosmos channel. My God. Uh check that shit out. Anyone with it's beyond it's anyone who understands probability, there's no way that those patterns on the moon are not representative of the land masses of the earth. Okay. It's incredibly improbable. Anyway, right, here we go. Video title When the Buildings Cry documentary. Right. Oh, I already watched a bit of that, but you just reminded me of it and you're letting other people know about it, and that's cool. The Enlightenment, good man, good man. Um, I'll need to watch it, don't I, brother? I'll need to get past my hump about the guy doing the video a little bit. And I need to just get over it and watch it, don't I? Okay. I will at some point, brother. I will. Bollocks. Exactly. Bollocks. Um, you have bollocks now. Okay. Mr. Lee 3PO and lol. Oh, bollocks. What? The Enlightened Mank, Lester Taylor. Watch the video. Okay. Where we at? Icon sees Mr. No. Mr. Lee 3PO. Bollocks, he says. Lol. Mr. Hugh. Oh, bollocks to something. Oh, the Enlightened Mank. Right. Oh, right. I see. All right. I'm with it now. I get you. I get you. Mr. Hugh. Have to run. Stay safe. Yeah, Mr. Hugh. Good time, man. It's been a good time. Thanks for coming, brother. Much appreciated it. And by the way, just to you all, man. Yeah, if you could think of any novel ways of give me a little boost, because I don't think I've got enough subscribers. I want more subscribers. So if you could think of a weird way of just saying, "Hey, man, you should check this guy out. He talks shit really late at night. It's kind of fun." Then do it for me, thanks, and I will pay you in gold. Mr. Hugh have and sexual favors. Mr. Hugh have to right. So that's cool, dude. Hi, this great stream, man. Thank you. Would work. I would work with you on music for your stream. Check my Facebook, and we can work from there. Well, I can't get access to damn Facebook, Mr. Hugh. I've got an account, but I haven't been on there for 3 years because I was unwilling to accept the untenable terms of service of 2018 in March. So I haven't been on since, which looked like they reserved the right to show the police my posts if they wanted to or something, or the dude. So I'm not on there. But we'll find another way. And yeah, man, hook me up some other way, man. Hook me up some other way. Thanks. And good night. And it's been fun. Thanks, brother. Lester Taylor, I will. Cool. Icon sees Mr. No. Mr. Hugh, have a good one. Mr. Lee 3PO. He. Icon. Mr. Lee 3PO, picture of something. I don't know I don't speak alien, like I said to Brandy earlier. I don't know what that means. Mr. Lee 3PO, oh fucking hell. You on the spectrum like me. He, lol. You also untied special, Mr. Lee 3PO, yeah. That's what they say, Mr. Lee 3PO, but I just think we're normal, really. It just means you're right hemisphere. It just means you're not only left-brained or primarily left-brained or something. I don't think it means what they think it means. Yeah, I don't buy it. I think we're all right. The Enlightened Mank. There is UK hidden Liverpool red brick train tunnels. Well, that I don't doubt. In fact, I even know about that. I think the Enlightened Mank. That's correct. And yeah, and it looked like they had a whole intricate alternative form of. Oh yeah, I know what you're referring to. Like those supersonic, was it like vacuum tube? Didn't they have some sort of weird vacuum tube underground tunnel technology that was operational? There's photographic evidence of over 150 years ago that would be difficult to conceive of doing now, right? Is that what you're talking about? Tunnels are designed the same design red bricks, aka the worldwide one culture. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I understand that they say that red bricks in the whole idea, the whole cathedral cathode thing, that they had some sort of dielectrical quality or dielectric quality or something to do with conductance or something, right? I know as well about the spires and the idea of the cathedrals or the cathodes being some sort of novel power generation technology that we've sort of been forced to forget about, and gold and mercury and the. I know about all that, brother. Yeah, yeah. I kind of know. It's interesting. It is interesting. Mr. Lee through and well, anyway, another time. But I don't doubt there's something in that. But the idea that whatever you said before, all land is melted red brick or something, that might be currently a step too far for me. But we'll see, brother. Like I said, I'll look into it. Mr. Lee 3PO, the enlargement, Mank. Do you have trouble sleeping? I'm sure everyone here has trouble sleeping at the end of the day, don't they? It's not that we have trouble sleeping, it's just that we tend to deliberately get out of sync with the morons. The enlightened man, Lee, you're asleep now. Oh. Winning, Mr. Lee. He wrecked you. Mr. Lee 3PO, I'm wide awake, fella. And also, I got a stream named after me tonight, and I made this happen, so fuck you. Lester Taylor, lol, sleep fight. Lol, just kidding. Yeah, man. Who's gonna go to sleep first? Probably me, actually. Icon sees Mr. No. There were a couple of pneumatic tube undergrounds. That's it. Wow, you know about them. Around London, that would have been about 150 years ago. Thank you, Icon sees Mr. No. Very weird, right? Very weird, I think. Yeah, out there, man. Very out there. Joe, I'm gonna have to close it down pretty much now, people. It's been a long one, and my voice is getting a little bit tired. But it's been good, hasn't it? Mr. Lee 3PO, wisdom weed controls my third eye, and my third eye says, "Eat that apple crumb left in the fridge." I say, "No, keto." Yeah, I know the deal, brother. I've had a lax week off the keto this week accidentally. I need to get back on it basically, and I haven't jogged at all this week, and I'm not happy about it because I was on a good one for like 2 months before that. But yeah, I trust it's all. It's not been unpurposeful. You know what I mean? I've been doing this thing, and this thing. It takes it's taken my focus a bit. So there you go. And I've been rewarding myself with like bread after some streams because I did such a good job. Mr. Lee 3PO, oh, don't go. The Enlightened Mank. Well, it has been good, Mr. Lee 3PO, hasn't it? The Enlightened Mank. The more subscribers you go and get for me, Mr. Lee 3PO, the more likely it is I'm going to do a stream every single day forever. Okay. The Enlightened Mank, Paul Cook YouTube channel, red brick tunnels through the ground and through Europe, and network of red brick tunnels, well advertised. And there you go. I might leave it there, people, but it has been good, hasn't it? I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it a lot. In fact, you know what I might do, just because I'll humor the Enlightened Man, because I think he'll quite like me doing this, actually. I'm going to leave you with a video that I know anyone that was there for the Stoner Room stream saw me play. But it is profound. And I'll do this as an outro then, just for you, the Enlightened Man. Mr. MRLEE3PO, it's been good, hasn't it? Thanks, brother. Let's all do it again, man. I've enjoyed this a lot. It was a laugh. Yeah, look forward to the next one. Hopefully this doesn't come in too loud, but just to be aware, you might want to dip, take a little edge off the volume and enjoy this as a long outro. And you can still write messages. I'll feature them, but you just won't hear me. And I'll see you soon. Later.